Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Jess with How to Drywall. Today we're going to second coat the flat and the butt here. We already rough sanded it. I just want to say you'll see little pinholes coming in here in this area because it's different board. It's dense board, dense guard, and this is just regular board.
So because of the bathtub here.
Yeah, it's a little bit more durable. So let me get to it.
We got the mud. We put Sunlight soap in our mud. We put about a cup in a big bucket, a five gallon bucket.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just apply some mud to this and get it going.
So again, you want your coat to be a little bit wider than the last coat. So you want to start by applying a lot of mud. Like that. You want to turn your hawk upside down like Jess did, like that, to grab the mud off it. See how he like turns it. It really sticks on there, right? So you could like. It should
stick on there. If your mud's not sticking like on there, it's too thin.
So you apply. See how he's a little bit wider than the last coat. So you keep working it a little bit. You want to make sure you apply lots of mud. And well, yeah, you feather the top, then feather the bottom side. And feather in the middle. I like to usually try to put mud on the whole thing at once.
Oh, I see. Before you try to do that, sure.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
See, and then
hold on.
I guess he's gonna do over there now. Okay, so you apply mud, you make it thick. You wipe. You apply mud. Okay, so there you go. You apply mud to the whole thing at once. It's got a little chunky in there. Wipe the top side. I don't know what you're doing, bro.
Just I wipe the top side out and the bottom side.
And then down the middle.
Down the middle. If you have an edge like that, don't be too terribly worried. It'll sand out really easily. So again, you go wider than what you have, so that it covers nice.
That's it?
Well, when we make it, the reason why we make it wider on a butt is so that when sunlight or something hits it, or the tile comes here, there's not a big hump. So the wider that I make the wall, the less of a hump there'll be. Because of the tip.
Because there's no bevel.
No bevel in the.
There's no bevel at the butt there.
Yeah.
So you gotta make it wider.
So the tape sticks out, the thickness of the tape plus the mud. So you kind of got to build the wall out flat. Right, Phil?
Yeah. So you make it real wide.
Oops.
And there's no mud there, so you have to add a little bit of mud. It's going down the middle now. I guess you feather the edges.
Just making sure that it's filling with mud here.
What are you doing?
Putting mud on the there.
Okay, well tell us what you're doing.
Okay, I just had a little bit of a gap in the mud there. You can see on this side of the tape that I'm getting air bubbles, little fish eyes through it. To get rid of those, wipe really hard, all the excess mud off. On the one side.
He's pressing really hard and removing all the mud that there is.
All the mud.
And he's gonna have to do it again.
Yeah.
Now he applies the mud.
Oops.
And he applies mud. You want to apply the mud to the whole thing.
Just like you're gonna
apply lots of mud.
Originally.
And then you feather the edges. Feather the one side. Feather the other side. then there's a little bit of line, put it again, then down the middle is your last swipe. Sometimes you have to do it twice, and you make sure that it's all nice and smooth and there's no
See,
pinholes.
I wouldn't be worried about this area. When you sand that out, it should sand pretty flat.
And we are gonna put touch-ups on after too, so if there is any kind of area that you know is a little bit rough,
or
you can leave it and don't worry about it, and you don't need to hit it again right now.
No.
And we'll hit it after, you know. Sometimes you gotta just leave stuff and just let it dry and apply another coat, and that's the best way to go about it.
That's right. That's right. Thank you very much.